specifics, I want to thank everyone here. Just the fact that y'all came and spent time in your day to just be here. You all have an impact on me and forever will be, just your support. I'd like to start off with my very first coach, Coach Knight. I don't think he was able to be here today, but he was one that taught me softball. Before I even was able to learn how to hit or anything, he made me a slapper, which I didn't know what to do. I was just doing something for fun, but it ended up being something that got me into my future. I'd like to thank Coach Danny Hensley. He's the one that really talked to FSU and he focused on my recruiting, even though he coaches at Niceville. I'm not even his player really anymore, but he really just saw something in me and made sure FSU knew it too. I'd like to thank Coach D and her dad, Coach Rob. Coach D is the one that actually got my college recruiting started. She mentioned me to her alumni college, Michigan State, and since then it made everything whole much easier. And just having you as a coach was one of my favorite memories, because you're always straight up with me. You're always funny. You made it fun. You just made softball fun, something I could easily love and want to do for the rest of my life, or well, most of it. And also your dad, he really, just having him out there was always fun. He was a great guy. Okay, I'll thank Coach Bridges. I didn't spend as many years with you as most people, but still you've taught me so much about the game, the mental part, the changing little things. Always believed in me, even if I'm struggling. You always had my back, and just knowing that no matter what I did, you always believed and you had confidence in me helped. I would like to go to Coach Savage. I met Coach Savage when I was in 8th grade playing football, and I didn't know he would have this much of an impact on me as he does. He's been my speed training coach. I spent long and a lot of summers with him. He's kept me in shape, but not only has he helped me athletic-wise, he's taught me stuff as a person and made me a better person, like my mentality, my attitude, he's a great mentor. He got me more involved with youth group in the church, and I met a whole different group of people from the community that I can hang on to and just spend time with. And with that, I'm forever grateful. I'd like to thank Coach Bay and Coach Pacheco. Y'all may not be my softball coaches, but y'all I've known y'all forever, but you guys you coach me in a sport that I love deeply. I love flag football along with softball. But around the same aspect, y'all teach me more about being an athlete instead of being athletic. And that's just something you can't just force someone to teach you. And y'all always have me, even if sometimes you drive me nuts, you always have me laughing. And just the fact you believe me, have confidence, and the whole season, we talk about flag football now. Flag football is not until spring, but we're always preparing, and we have a close-knit family bond, and that's very important to me. And Coach Wentz, is Coach Wentz here? No? Well, Coach Wentz, he's been my soccer coach since, it was 6th grade, something. But Coach Wentz is one of those coaches that he's really a great guy, and he's also taught me to thanks to him, I can take criticism, I'm coachable, more coachable, and he's just not someone that's going to just suck up to you and just say, oh, it's okay. If you messed up, he will let you know. And that's something good to know, because it just creates better character, and yeah, it just helps you get a thicker skin and a better mind, and that's something I really appreciate. And now I would like to thank my mom and dad for always, no matter what, no matter how frustrated I got, y'all always believed in me, took me places. Y'all taken me thousands of miles to travel practices, games. Even if you don't even like the sport, you'd still take me to the games and you still let me play it. And you guys just, you just raised me to the person I am today. And nothing that has ever happened could ever be possible without y'all. Dad, being my first ever coach, being my recruiting staff, my manager, just y'all both are my best friends, and I can really count on y'all for anything. Mom, for helping me find my socks. For making sure always, anytime I go somewhere, doing my little mental checklist to make sure I have everything with me, and just being my right hand and always being someone I can come to if I need anything. And Kobe, where's Kobe? Oh, Kobe for being my very first friend. and just always being someone I could, if I'm frustrated, I could vent to you. Even if you joke about it or say I'm being a baby about it or something, you still listen, or I'll talk about the tea and the drama. And just thank you for always just being there for me and being someone I could goof around with. And what else? Just being your goofy self. I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't be in the house by myself. You keep me going. You keep me entertained, and I love taking you fishing at 6 a.m. in the morning. But I love you all so much, and thank you to my friends who always hype me up, even no matter what. I could be literally wearing a garbage bag, and you guys will make me feel like the Queen of England. But just always being there, always checking up on me. Y'all know me best, even if I don't know myself. Y'all know when I'm upset. Y'all always are there for me. I'm good. Okay. And just thank you for being my my support staff and just people I can go to. And yeah, I just love all y'all. Thank you.